Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Good afternoon. My name is Tim Norris. I'm with the National Real Estate Insurance Group and with you today with another episode of the REI Classroom. Today we're going to talk about the ins and outs of umbrella insurance and how it pertains to your real estate investing business.
This REI Classroom real estate lesson is sponsored by VirtualStaffNow.com.
Umbrellas, contrary to popular belief, don't cover everything. Typically, an umbrella policy in the insurance world, as probably most of you do know, it gives you additional liability protection. But in most cases, it only gives you liability protection over and above the coverages that you have in underlying policies. For instance, think of a contractor as an example. Contractor has not only the liability exposure of going out and doing work on a property, whether it be a plumber, electrician, or what have you, but they also have the exposure of their vehicles as they're traveling to and from work sites, for instance. Well, an umbrella policy is a very cost-effective way to get additional liability coverage over and above those two types of exposure. So instead of, for instance, having $500,000 of liability protection for the work that the contractor does, another $500,000 of liability protection for their vehicles, it may cost, let's just use a number, $1,000 a year to give another $500,000 for a total of $1 million in each of those policies. Well, that contractor may be able to buy an umbrella policy for $750 to give $1 million of protection over and above those $500,000 of underlying coverages. So a very cost-effective way to get additional liability protection. However, an umbrella policy typically doesn't pick up additional coverages that those underlying policies cover. For instance, let's go to the personal lines area of the insurance world. You may have a home, a couple cars, and a boat. And if all of those coverages are combined with an umbrella policy, you're fine. In other words, you have your auto insurance with one carrier, your home with the same carrier, and the boat insurance with the same insurance company. You can get an additional $1 million of liability protection in a very cost-effective manner. But unless additional exposures are named, if they're not covered by the same underlying insurer, you may either, one, not have coverage, or you may have the coverage, albeit subject to a higher, what's called a self-insured retention, kind of a fancy word for a deductible. In other words, you have a home, 2 cars, and your boat, all insured with the same insurance company. Then you buy a motorcycle, insured with a different insurance company. You may still have the liability protection afforded by the umbrella that I just mentioned. However, because the motorcycle wasn't insured by the same insurance company, you may be subjected to a $10,000 self-insured retention in the event you have to use that umbrella in the course of, that motorcycle having an incident that subjects you to a liability claim. The point is, don't think that buying an umbrella gives you coverage for everything. It typically only gives you coverage over and above that which you have in the underlying insurance policies, especially subjected to your real estate investing business.
VirtualStaffNow.com is the leading virtual assistant provider for real estate investors. As busy real estate investors, there's nothing more valuable than our time. And VirtualStaffNow.com not only helps you find the right real estate virtual assistant for your business, they train them on an ongoing basis, manage them daily to make sure they're staying productive and effective. And in the event they're not the right fit or need to be replaced, they handle that for you too. Whether you need 1 or 100 virtual assistants for your team, start the process right now at VirtualStaffNow.com. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of FlipNerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of FlipNerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at FlipNerd.com. Please check out the FlipNerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at FlipNerd.com/shows or simply search for Flip Nerd in the iTunes Store.